Hi, my sweet. So today for reading, I'm going to be reading you a story. And our learning target for today is I want you to listen to the story and then I want you to be able to tell me the names of the characters in this story. Remember, characters are the people that the story is about. So in our story for today, Icky is going to a sleepover, his very first sleepover. Have you ever been to a sleepover? What are some things that you do at a sleepover? Maybe you get to eat at the other person's house. You take your jammies and a sleeping bag and you get to spend the night at somebody else's house. Maybe you get to watch movies and eat popcorn in the morning. You have breakfast with the family. So Icky's going to his very first sleepover and he's feeling a little bit worried. He's nervous and he's worrying that he might be a little embarrassed. Like if you say or do something and then you go, oh, I shouldn't have said or done that. And you feel bad for what you just said or did, that's being embarrassed. So he is worrying and he has all of these what ifs. What if this doesn't go right? And what if they do this? And what if I do this? And what if nobody else does that? You know those what ifs? Like sometimes you make? Like, what if I go to school and I'm nervous? What if tomorrow it rains and we can't go to the park? Those are what ifs. So I want you to enjoy and listen to this story. And at the end, I'm going to ask you, who are the characters in our story? Our story for today is called Icky's What Ifs by Valerie Tripp. It says, one day, Icky and Oswald were playing catch when Sal came up to them. Hi, guys, said Sal. Did you two get your invitations to my sleepover party tomorrow? I did, said Icky. Me too, said Oswald. Good, said Sal. I'll see you both tomorrow then. Bye. Bye, said Icky and Oswald. After Sal left, Oswald said, I think Sal's party's going to be great, don't you? Sure, said Icky. But the truth was, Icky was a little bit worried. I've never been to a sleepover party, he told Oswald. Have you? I'm going to stop. Why do you think Icky feels worried? Why did he just tell Oswald he's never been to a sleepover, so he doesn't know what it's like, so he's a little bit nervous and worried about what it's going to be like. All right, let's keep reading. Well, not exactly, said Oswald, but my big brothers have sleepover parties all the time, so I know what they're like. My brothers and their friends usually go skating at the ice rink, then they come home and have dinner with our family, and then they stay up till midnight eating chips and popcorn and watching scary movies like The Invasion of the Incredible Insects. Oh, said Icky. Now he was even more worried. That night in bed, Icky could not stop thinking of what ifs. He couldn't skate as well as Sal or Oswald. What if he fell down so much that he ruined the fun for them? And he had never had dinner at Sal's house. What if they had fish or pickles or something Icky had never eaten before? Sal's family spoke Spanish. What if Sal's mother used a Spanish word that Icky didn't understand? He might seem rude. Icky had never stayed up till midnight before. What if he fell asleep at 8 o'clock just as he did at home every night? Sal and Oswald might think he was babyish. They might think he was a scaredy cat too because he didn't really like scary movies. Icky began to wish that Sal had never invited him over to a sleepover party. But he had to go. If he didn't, then Sal and Oswald would think he was the most babyish scaredy cat in the world. Question for you. Have you ever felt like Icky? Where you're so afraid to go and do something new because you've never done it before? Like Icky's terrified to go to Sal's house for a sleepover. Have you ever felt like that? Been nervous or afraid? What made you feel like that? Doing something new, right? Something you've never done before? Yeah. Okay, let's keep reading. It says the next day, Icky's throat felt a little itchy and his stomach was jumpy. But Icky knew that he really wasn't ill. He really wasn't sick. He was just homesick. And he hadn't even left home yet. Sometimes when I get nervous, my stomach hurts too. Icky packed his pillow, sleeping bag, slippers, pajamas, and a toothbrush. He tucked his favorite stuffed animal pig into his overnight bag too. Icky would be embarrassed if Sal and Oswald saw his pig. But it would make him feel better to know that the pig had come along with him, even if it was hidden in his bag overnight. As he walked to Sal's house, Icky felt more and more unhappy with every step. When Sal opened the door, Icky blurted out, "I'm sorry, I'm not a very good skater, Sal." Sal looked puzzled. He looked confused. "Who's going skating?" Sal asked. "Well, I thought we were," said Icky. "No," said Sal. "What if we just played checkers?" "Checkers?" said Icky, feeling very relieved. "Whew, I love checkers." "Me too," said Sal. "We can play until dinner time. My mom said that she'll make us whatever we want. What if we ask for spaghetti?" "Spaghetti?" said Icky. "I love spaghetti." "Me too," said Sal. "Then after dinner, my dad is going to drive us downtown. What if we get ice cream?" "Ice cream?" said Icky. "I love ice cream." I'm going to stop. How do you think Icky feels now about the sleepover? He was all worried before. What if they go skating? What if mom makes something that he doesn't like? What if? And now he's hearing all these things. They get to play checkers. They get to have spaghetti. They get to go get ice cream. How's he feeling now? He's happy because he loves all those things, right? So now he feels way different about the sleepover. Let's keep reading. "Me too," said Sal. "And after that, after getting ice cream, it will be time for bed. My mom says we have to have lights out by 8 o'clock. Come on, you can put your things in my room. Oswald is here already. You should see the cool stuffed animal bear he brought. It's bigger than any of my stuffed animals. Hey, I know. What if we put our stuffed animals on our pillows until it's time for bed?" "Stuffed animals?" said Icky. "I love stuffed animals." "Me too," said Sal. "I sure am glad that you came to my sleepover party, Icky." "Me too," said Icky. "And I sure do like your what ifs better than my what ifs." Why did he say he likes Sal's what ifs better than his own? Yeah, because Sal's were fun and things that Icky liked, and Icky's what ifs were all things that he was nervous and scared about, right? All right, who are the characters in the story? Who were the characters in the story? There's 3 of them. We have Icky. Who else? Sal. And who was the other one invited to the sleepover? Oswald. You got it. All right, my loves, I hope you enjoyed this story about Icky's sleepover. There is no work for you to do today, my sweets. You have a great rest of your day. Bye.